You might be missing some of the benefits that stereo can provide.
Hi guys, Captain Paladin LP here. Welcome to another edition of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we started about the first portion of the Shadow Temple here. And in this episode, we're going to hope to get as much done as we can as we fight this Stalfos here, little bastard. One of the most annoying mini-bosses ever. Hey, go, yeah, that's the way to do it. Get down there. And stay down there. I don't want you down. And I go down with them. Alright. Take two. Alright. So, as I was saying, as we jump across invisible platforms here, kind of just walk around here. And go, just my best is just shove them off the side there. That's the easiest way to kill them. Now, this isn't an easy platform to get on. You have to time this so right. And it looks like Navi is pointing to something there that I could probably use. Not sure if it's Song of Storms or Song of Sun Song. It's either or that activates this guy. Oh, it's a Song of Storms this time. Alright. Need a little fairy. Come over here, little fairy. Thank you. A mega fairy is what you call those things. Those fill up your magic and life force. Jump. Alright. Finally got on here. And just get over here. We can Take three. Oh boy. Super annoying. And we gotta fight this guy just about every time now. But also in the last episode, we kind of had a little history lesson about what, well, I guess kind of like a sort of a gamer's hypothesis about what the Shadow Temple resembled. And we're gonna fall off again, damn it. Oh, please, not again. Take four. Alright. Do this again. And we gotta fight this butthole, too. What a loser. He didn't even put up his... That was poor defense on his part. But... yeah, I think I really, stand by my theories about what I made about the Shadow Temple and such, but it's pretty much. Excuse me a moment. Oh, pardon me. Wow, sorry about that. Let's try it from a. Maybe we'll try it from that angle, but geez, it's such a narrow platform. It's not gonna make it. Not gonna. Take five. I gotta fight this bastard a little bit. I feel like a derpy idiot now. Mara's probably laughing at me. And Shy Lemon, too, probably. They'll probably get back. As for all the comments I said about women, who no matter how logical it seems, you know, now they're getting back at me. Let's go from another angle here, instead of just going that direction. Oh, now, see, that was much better. Why didn't I think of that first? Okay, anyway. No! Okay. Sorry about that, I had to do that. But yeah, I really thought that would seem logical in the last episode because, I mean, this is meant to be a prison. As you will probably see in this next chamber whenever we get to it. Because we just gotta get these silver rupees to open the gate ahead of us. Ow. And this, of course, you know, is virtually a torture chamber. Coming up here. And you gotta use your lens of truth to reveal the invisible block here. And you can hear some clickety-clackities, which means there's some gold skulltulas in this area. Only the Eye of Truth will find a stone umbrella that protects from the spikes that rise from the ceiling. Okay. That sounds good. You just gotta use the block here as basically your umbrella. So you can get into areas like this. And got to avoid that little thingamajig. And you gotta push this to where you can enter that other side. And alright, so now you can protect from both sides here. And you just gotta get in here and get this gold skulltula. You can't really do that with a normal jump. You would have... I don't think you can do it with a backflip. Let's try it again. Backflip. You know what? Let's just get the stupid hook shot. Whatever. They're gonna make me work for it, it looks like. So I might as well just... give in to the demons of Nintendo on this one. There is no invisible chests here, so that's pretty good. So let's just go ahead and pull this all the way to the back. Good. But given that, you know, how the Hyruleans and Terminians fought each other, yeah, one would require like a prison, and you know, probably one of the most revered desolate prisons were probably the internment camp. Well, the worst one ever recorded in U.S. history was probably Andersonville during the Civil War, because usually the Confederate captain that was in charge of that prison. And I guess I needed it to... oh, terrific. Well, I'm in such a predicament now. Excuse me. Yeah, just run. Alright, there we go. The Confederate prison... that Confederate prison was very well unkempt. I mean, if it wasn't just that one, there were others, of course. But the only one that were to suffer any... retribution in terms of war crimes was the commandant of Andersonville prison, run by the Confederacy. And he was hung in Washington, and was about the only Civil War officer tried for war crimes in our history. So, I mean, you think you were not capable? Oh yeah, just remember Andersonville. And granted, there has been other in the Union side. I think one city that had a prison was Chicago. Yeah. Eat that. I mean, that was one of the worst Union POW camps ever. But, you know, they had like a death mortality rate. I think they sort of did that by a death mortality rate, I guess, based on, you know, I don't know, it depended how they scored it. I don't remember what was the, you know, criteria they judged it as, but you need to use your lens of truth to get on these platforms, shifting platforms, to that locked door over here. But yeah, I mean, we're not as, you know, when it comes to POW camps, we're not exactly exempt from war crimes. I mean, there's been a few brutal ones in our history, especially when we ordered the Japanese to internment camps in World War II just because the Chinese wanted them. I figured if the Japan ever wanted retribution, you know, for, you know, what happened in the World War II with all the Japanese Americans in our country, then one would ever think that their revenge was, you know, give us a video game system. I know it's kind of cruel. I know I shouldn't say things like that, but I'm just simply pointing out about prisons. Comparing how this is one of Hyrule's, you know, death traps, more or less. And you gotta hook shot some of these targets to avoid those spikes. We get those silver rupees again. And we gotta go through here. Hook shot each of the targets. Make sure it's not. We need another hook shot target that thing. Not much to really just say after what I said yesterday, because, or the last episode rather, because I mean this is rather, you know, one would never dream of Hyrule as, you know, as great as the goddesses were, you know, when it came to, you know, creation of Hyrule. I mean, there was a dark side to Hyrule, and what? There is a bat around here somewhere. I hear them. Natty, you see? Excuse me. Thank you. Try to sneak up on me. See if I can find any more. There's one there. I'm missing like crazy. There we go. I mean, there's Gold Skulltula right there on the bottom there. I'm just trying to get this last fire keys here around this, hibernating around here. Oh, it's just a regular keys. I'll get a long distance shot. There we go. Go ahead and open the door back up, but we need to go ahead and blow this urn up. Use a bomb flower here. We don't have to waste any of our bombs. You know what? I'm definitely not Kobe Bryant now again. There we go. I mean, really. That was pretty pathetic. But we need to get this key that's in here. Small key. So now that we can go ahead and get out of here and go ahead and get our Ocarina back out, in case those re-deads are back. Gotta look around here. Looks like we need to go ahead and get that hook shot target right up there. Hook shot up here to the door, and let's go in. And this part of the dungeon is really fun. We got these little stone gremlins that has a propeller on it. And if you're not careful, then it will put you in, could be rather harmful, so you just gotta be careful as you proceed here. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. At least this portion of it. Because this portion, you gotta avoid the pit that's right here. You gotta get far enough out just to... So we're gonna use our boots, wing boots, to cross this and get to the below that before... Alright. Now we're gonna need our iron boots again. And we got a suspicious looking eye that's blown out. Flames, and we got hit from behind. Looks like a commercial from Clear Eyes. Wow. You know, if Ben Stein wasn't a Republican, I would actually like him more. I mean, really. I mean, really. I thought Ben Stein was actually a good actor. He played in Wonder Years. I mean, that's how he got his start, and then he did all the Clear Eyes commercials. But I mean, actually, he was terrific in Win Ben Stein's Money. But we have more re-deads. Damn it to hell. Just go on and collect the jars of magic. Those who have sacred feet should let the wind guide them, then they'll be led to a door or whatever. Okay. There should be a chest in here, and I think this is arrows. Yep. A correct prediction. And there's no more chests in here, so I think we are free to go. And then Natty's pointing to something on the ground. I guess we could play the Song of Storms here. And... nope, this time it's a Sun Song. You never know which one's going to activate these Mega Fairies. And so let's get the heck out of here. And damn that eyeball. Go film a Ben Stein commercial. Jeez. Open up. Alright, there's some ceiling arrow. Now, live with it now. And we gotta wait for that fan on the left to die off so we can get propelled to that cove right there. Because that is our destination to get the hell out of here. So walk across, and, be okay and get to this door. And we're gonna take off our wing boots here. And we got more Gibdos. I really don't care for these. Let's see if I can try fire arrows. Assuming that I get the chance to. Alright. No, they don't work. Which sucks. I mean, they should be able to work. I mean, they're fire. I don't understand. It hit them. I was too far out, but it got to them. Get their jars of magic and get more flying parts. Getting tired of it. Now we're still missing a key. And I gotta find these damn keys now. And that wasn't the key. There's either an invisible one or we gotta take a bomb. It's not invisible. So we gotta take a bomb and blow this fake stash up, and it'll reveal a chest. So gotta watch how we cross the street here and go through this locked door. And it was going to take us to a chamber with a big ship. And that'll be our next, probably be our final phase of the dungeon, because we're getting close to pretty ending the episode here. We're about 21 minutes now, so I guess we're going to call it. So that is a big ship, alright, wow. But in the next episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to finish the last leg of the fire temple and go ahead and defeat the boss here before we go to the spirit temple. So this is Captain Paladin LP here signing off. Have a good day, folks. Bye bye.